Hello everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and today I'm sharing with you all the books on my January to read list. I almost said December, but it's January. So these are the books I will be reading for January. I have 7 books, not too big of a haul, not too big of a to read list. So I'm very confident that I could get through all 7 of them, and then maybe even have some leftover time and to follow up on some of the books that I haven't gotten or that I didn't get to last year. So let's go take a look at the books. Some of them are for review, some of them are library books, but I'm really excited about all of them, and I hope that you are too. Make sure that you leave a comment below and let me know what books you're really looking forward to reading this month. Maybe I'll add them to my to-read list if they're not already on there. And give this video a thumbs up like at the end and click subscribe so you don't miss out on other fun books and scrapbooking stuff. So the first book is an e-arc that I just got from NetGalley. It was just approved. I actually wished for it, and then the publisher said, sure, you can have a review copy. So it's Annie and the Wolves, which you can't really tell because it's a review copy, so it's all kind of like crazy messed up. But I did write about this in my books I'm most excited about that are coming out in 2021. So this will be out in February. So I'll have a review timed to that release. Definitely check the link below where I talk about all those best of books so that you can kind of get to know what's coming out and when. This one's about a woman who is researching Annie Oakley, I believe, and then kind of finds a lot of similarities between her and the historical person. And I think it's sort of to the detriment of her career. I think people think she's taking a little too far. So this one is definitely one that I'm excited about, and I'll have a review of that one when I'm done. I also get to review this really pretty 52 Weeks of Gratitude, a 1-year journal to reflect, pray, and record thankfulness. This is part of the Ink and Willow imprint, which is an imprint of Waterbrook Multnomah, I believe. So this was, I'm like on the launch team for this one. I actually got it a while ago, but I haven't picked it up yet because I wanted to wait and start for the new year. It's 52 weeks. I mean, you could start whenever, but I really wanted to start beginning of January and take it through the whole year. So the inside of it, I mean, it just takes you week by week. There are different themes: home, community, faith, and beauty. Very interesting. And then you kind of go through the different Bible verses, places to reflect and respond. And then something else that you can do, kind of like suggestions on how you can bring there's thoughtfulness and kindness into other people's lives as well. And that's such a huge thing. Things that I've been reading since last year about bringing joy into your own life is about like being kind and bringing joy into other people's lives as well. So this is going to be a really good one. And I just love the way it looks. It's a beautiful, coffee table or nightstand book, something you can keep out, and it looks really pretty. So I'll have a review of this one. I'm not sure when. I'll probably get a few weeks into it before I review it, but definitely stay tuned to the blog for that. Books. This is in my library book haul video, I believe. Things My Son Needs to Know About the World from Frederick Bachman. So I'm not going to go too much in detail because I've already kind of done that. I'll try to have that video linked below. But it's just different essays that Frederick Bachman wrote to his son. I'm sure it's going to be very humorous. I'm sure I will probably cry in some passages. It's not a very long book, so that's kind of why I chose it to read this month, because I'm actually not sure how long Annie and the Wolves is, but some of the other books are a little bit longer, so I wanted to make sure I had something that was shorter. I also need to get this back to the library. Okay, and then Grown was also in my big book haul video, so it needs to go back to the library as well. But this is a young adult novel about a woman who something happens and she wakes up the next morning and doesn't know what happened, but she's implicated in this horrible tragedy. And it kind of changes the course of her life and the dreams that she had for herself. So I'm really looking forward to this one. All right, this one I love. In Case You Get Hit by a Bus, How to Organize Your Life Now for When You're Not Around Later, by Abby Schneiderman and Adam Seifer, founders of Everplan. So if you are looking to make a life binder, as I have been trying for the past, I don't know how long, this is the year I'm finally going to do it. And I hope that this book provides a lot of good resources and information for getting that up. So it's how to manage your passwords and secret codes, because if something happens to you, you want the rest of your family to be able to access those and access your stuff. Money and assets organized, understanding of legal documents. I need to get a will. I need to do that. Plan for meaningful photos and family heirlooms, a record of all your stuff, an instruction manual for your home and vehicles, very important, and your funeral plan and obituary written up, if you're up for it. I know some people are like, I don't want to talk about death. It's not, whatever, but it is something that you need to think about, no matter where you are in your life. Even if you're not thinking about it in terms of, I'm going to die someday, just think about it in terms of just getting organized so that you know where everything is and you know what the plan is. And then it actually does help everyone else in the long run. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And I'm not sure if there's something where you get something from Everplans through the book, but anyway, I'll review it and let you guys know. All right, another one to review is The 5-Year Marriage. I participated in a Zoom call with the author, and it was very, very interesting. She's been married, she says 6 times, but each time to the same man. So after 5 years, they kind of have a conversation, and they sort of not renewing their vows, but they like write up a new contract based on how things have been going for them in the past 5 years, what needs to change, and how they have grown and changed, because you're not the same person 5 years down the road. So I thought it was just a really interesting way to look at marriage. So if you are engaged, going to be getting married in 2021, you might want to read this one. But even if you've been married for years already, you could still probably learn a lot from this book. So I'll have a review of that one up as soon as I finish it. And then I have a thriller called Conclave by Tom Davis. And I'm looking to see if he included, and it's signed by the author. I'm really excited. It takes place during the Cold War. You've got a guy, it's in Russia. So it's a little bit of, bringing in some history, but into the fiction, spies and all that kind of thing. I just thought it sounded really interesting. So I was really glad, or I'm really thankful that the author sent me this autographed copy so that I can review it for you. And speaking of long books, this one's kind of long, but I am still really excited to read it. It says history buffs and action enthusiasts will be at the edge of their seats as the conclave reaches its exciting conclusion. So I love stuff like this. I hope it does keep me on the edge of my seat. But again, I will write a review and let you guys know when I'm done. So those are the books. I'd love to hear in the comments which ones that you think are the most exciting that you are going to be adding to your to-read list. And if you follow the link below, that's where you'll find my blog and social media channels so that you'll always be updated on when I've posted a new book review. So stay tuned. I can't wait to share all of these great books with you, and I will see you guys next time. Happy reading.